The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Hello, potential customers. It is I, Honest One Chibu, here to fulfill none of your desires. Please, be patient while I wheel out my table of useless crap no one could possibly want. Oh, but maybe the one. Whoa. Ooh. What has happened to your town? Maybe you would like some of my useless crap.
So, it is mid-afternoon when you wake up and look at the chilled sky. There's a small crowd of lackadaisical peasants around.
Do we have closed this time?
Yes. You are outside Wajibu's merchant stall, bright tent, stall, cabinet, all neatly arranged as he's trying to sell a rusty knife to someone. You appear to be in the Castamere Frostwatch. Well, what's left of it.
Yeah, transported further than we thought.
Do we still have all our phone equipment? Or is it on the jury's table?
No, he's honest.
He's honest and dependent.
What now, Saphira?
So you need some place to be able to study the ring, I suppose.
So then we need it in. Thank you, Ujibo.
You are very welcome.
May you always find shade in it.
I carry those things with me.
Smart.
So is Seraphine with us?
Yes.
Is she conscious?
Yeah.
Seraphine, are you okay?
Oh, yes, of course. The last thing I remember was, I was going into Winterhome.
The last thing you remember was going in.
Yes.
You don't remember helping us?
If I was any help, then that's wonderful.
I don't know if you plan to continue travelling with us or you have other needs at the moment.
Wide-eyed stare of innocence.
We're going to look for accommodations for now.
Why don't we just go back to Norgard?
Look, finding accommodations around here, the keep's full up with visiting soldiers, and there's a large tent complex on that third tour. We're not allowed to go in here. And there's only temporary accommodations up here, and there are damn few merchants.
We should go to Norgard. I didn't realise we were going to get transported so far away.
The guard comes up. It's like, yes. The Duke requires your presence.
Oh, very well then. Lead on, my good fellow.
All of us?
The party of Saphira, the Rat Paladin.
Well, that certainly sounds like us.
You'll follow.
Do you want to
A
come
differently dressed
Come along.
soldier approaches, wearing the heraldric armor of Burmany. And he says, "The Baron will see you at your earliest convenience.
Baron?
Announce yourselves as the party of Saphira de Fledermaus at the entrance to the tented pavilions of the Batman legation,
Announce
And you-
ourselves. You do not have an announcer.
and you will be shown to him.
Very well.
Good day." Snaps his heels together.
Thank you. Don't know. I'm hoping that...
As you approach, I'm assuming you're following the guard,
Yeah.
approaching the keep, and you'll see a larger temporary bridge has been laid across, and as you are approaching, a column of armoured men are marching out.
They all...
They look young.
what emblem or crests are they wearing?
You have heraldry. I need you to roll,
Yeah.
and anyone else can roll perception to look at the men.
You
Oh,
got
no.
20.
That's a 20.
Okay. The
Don't see a thing.
The actual pennant, the actual heraldric device, is a large purple triangular pennant. Within it, the device of a bi-quartered purple and crimson field, and emblematic upon it is a silhouette of a knight head, turned in profile. On either side, there are two manticore in Kralshant, and this is the national, royal, and imperial symbol of the court of Zeiss. Who passed their perception checks? At least half of these armored men are skeletons.
Zeiss.
Saphira, that one's a skeleton.
It's Zeiss.
That one's also a skeleton.
Yes,
Is
because of the size.
many
What's
dead.
why is it different?
Bones. Walking
Keep
bones.
away from them. There's no good there. They're from the Frost Watch on the northern border of Zeiss, so we ain't no good there.
These are soldiers of the Lich King of Zeiss. I don't know why they're here, whether Merlin's made some kind of agreement.
I still don't see the difference. The skeleton, shouldn't we be? But you're not, and I'll follow your lead.
I really don't like skeletons.
One of them looks at you when you say that as they pass.
I like. Is good for cow.
Do not carve these. It would not go well for you.
Just inside, there's the hall. There's a number of fighting type men in various forms of dress along one wall. Most of them are kind of old. All of them appear to be snow equipped. There's one person you recognize. You saved his life once. It's in your backstory. And you're led into the hall. The party of Saphir, the Ret Paladin, one of them odd jobs from up north, and an elf. Oh, very good. Show them in. You just forward in the direction the hall is going in.
I mean, yeah, we've been here.
Duke is sitting on his throne, as usual.
Get down on one knee.
I suppose it would be too much to ask for any kind of respect from the rest of them. But very well. I greet you. Things have been rather busy while you've been away, but unfortunately it's still all bad news.
We have some good news.
Excellent.
We killed Roman again.
Well, did we?
Well, we pushed him off a cliff with a tidal wave.
You stabbed him last time.
Well, there's a body when you stab someone. You can resurrect them. When you push someone off a bottomless cliff, where's the body?
At the bottom of the cliff.
Well, you can go find it then, Solon. I doubt anyone else will.
It's a pity, we could have used another fighting man.
Why would you want to use him as a fighting man? He's your enemy.
All the better to have someone die for you than you don't need them alive anymore at the end of the war.
So have you made some alliances that I am not aware of?
We've sent word to South and of course to the other Frostwatch nations, and so far we've received a contingent of troops from Zeiss Frostwatch to help us with this impending war. Although they
Germany?
will not send more because they fear there may be an attack there as well. Unfortunately, Merlin, the nation that we are from, cannot send us any, although they have put out the word to mercenary groups that we may be hiring, although we cannot afford them at all. Germany has responded for some reason and sent up a contingent of troops from their western reaches.
How much would you need in order to buy
It
extra
depends
troops?
on what troops are available. I had a mind to actually send you south to Castamere proper and interview potential candidates. Not that, in hopes that they would fight for nothing.
I don't think they would do that.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't.
How much did we get for that armor from Wajibu?
Is it right to say it here? In public?
We are amongst allies right now.
I hold 1,000 platinum.
Who's doing that?
Serving.
Would that help?
You could certainly hire at least one group for that.
Groups are expensive, it seems.
We do have a few representatives in the outer hall who have made it this far. I've nominated you to speak with them. You've been up north and know the troubles. that are coming. Our scouting parties, of those that have actually managed to come back, are reporting movements of some kind to the north, mainly glacial.
Is this the best time, my lord, for me to give a speech to... I mean, we are only just back. We are still wounded and tired from our...
I would nonetheless make use of your negotiating skills. At this point, Ringar stumps out of the shadows up by the throne. Sorry, I'm late. Someone hid my pants. More likely they were taken away for washing. I had the devil of a time chasing them down.
How fare things, Rengar?
This place is a shambles.
Can you unshamble it?
Not in time. But we can get some things going. There's good heart in the people, but they lack the strength. These old men are experienced but feeble.
What of the glaciers? Have they moved any further since we last met?
Significantly. They are at our doorstep. And the armies are marching south, so our parties say, although of course they are not believed.
How far away is the bulk of the army?
A few days, maybe? Though they appear to be marching and stopping. And then for a long time, and then marching again. And that dragon has been seen circling all over.
He shouldn't be a problem anymore.
He's been a problem for them.
Yes.
It is my understanding that the entire west flank of the army was incinerated by Darkfire.
Yes, it turns out the Frostwalker made a promise he couldn't keep for the dragon to attack Norgard and Castamere.
Betraying a dragon is not a smart thing.
You know, everyone is wincing. I wonder, then, if we would be able to encourage Batsul onto our side.
He did mention that he would be willing to if we had a gift for him.
We must see what we can do. I will leave you to your current duties and speak with Wajibu.
Have to be rare and magical for him to be interested.
We'll see what I can do.
When would you like me to speak with your...
Well, they're right outside there. You would have walked past them on the way in. Off you go. Dutifully, you march out. He didn't even mention seeing me again. That's concerning. I'll go look in my quarters and get the rest of my stuff. Well, Sarah fucks off.
Well, I'll go out to the...
Alright.
with the dignitaries.
Do you care what order?
Sorry?
Do you care about order? Like which way?
order I go in?
Yeah.
Probably just down the hall.
Particularly, just, yeah, go along.
Okay. First guy on the left is attended by another man. He's wearing light armors. Dyed sort of a, what I'm guessing he hopes is black, but is actually sort of a muddy grey. And he doesn't seem to have any device on him except for like a red handprint right there.
We aren't hiring these ones.
I'm hiring these ones. Why not? We're the best.
Very specific reasons that I won't go into right now.
Boy here doesn't want to hire the band of the Red Hand. Finest band of mercenaries in this book or any other series of Wheels and Time.
We'll take you under consideration, but let us say my colleague here has been slighted by you in a fairly major role.
Oh, well, judging from his hair, that's not possible. We don't operate in the Spiderwood.
It wasn't in the Spiderwood.
Then that's impossible.
How?
We don't operate against Cesaria. That's just stupid.
You don't have to tell. If it's personal, you do not have to share. We may call. You've told him what you want. We should go to the next.
Okay.
Your loss.
We may return. Yeah,
Next group is wearing a nice bronze plate, sort of chest armor, and the rest is sort of leathers. He's got a nice plumed little helmet there. He has absolutely no heraldry device on him whatsoever. He's like, oh, you'll be that lot the king sent. Okay, it's simple as this. 100 gold per man per day. How many do you need?
what are your men's talents? I want to know what I'm hiring for 100 gold a day per man.
Okay. We could probably only spare you about 12. But all our experienced caravan guard
Caravan guard.
right? From Dras.
These men do realise they're going to be going up against undead, abominations, frost giants.
I mean, you've heard of the Myrmidon, right?
Ah, so you hadn't introduced yourself, so...
I thought the Drasi guards were famous all over. From your accent, I can tell you hail from probably Vermis. Your father would have been a Merlander. You spend a lot of your time in Larantia. And I happen to know that your merchant convoys are guarded by naval ships. Finest ships on the sea. And if I know that, then you know of Myrmidon.
Yes.
And you know we're worth it. Even if we are a little on the old side.
I will take it into consideration. But I must weigh up all my options, of course.
Of course, of course.
Next.
Elf, male. Dressed like an elf. Basically green armor, looks like leaves.
Hello. Zafiro Paladin of Tor.
If you say so.
Yes, well.
I hide Tildan.
What brings you this far north?
Money.
I see. And what do you have on offer?
2 squads, longbowmen. We provide our own materials.
Trees are scarce in this area, you realise?
We have other talents. Knife.
Good, because you cannot rely on the trees for cover.
We are also fast moving and need no horse.
Yes. How fare you in the snow?
Some experience. But snow is very much just like white water dirt. We take only memories and leave, well, not even footprints.
You have dealt with frost giants before?
I have, and know the way of them. Also your ice men and the goblin tribes up here. The dragon, however, you can deal with on your own.
Hopefully he will not be an issue for us. He seems to be causing them vexation.
Our band will work for silver. Mainly marks, preferable. 500 will get you 5 days.
How many do you have?
2 squads. So, 16.
That's a good deal, man.
No, pretty good.
Elvish bone.
Yeah, like,
right.
they could probably use bowmen. It's probably the thing they lack the most, so far I think they're the front runner.
What? It doesn't mean
If
we
you
can
killed
hire
Roman because he would have been in the enemy team, then you could have been like, thank you, Bowman.
Well, no, just because we're hiring them doesn't mean we can't hire a bunch of them. So I think this is...
Well, we're going to be able to afford them.
Yeah, but like, this is only 500 silver for 5 days. So if we hide them,
We're doing 2 squads, so that's
That'll be $1,000.
yeah.
it's still really good.
Cool, but I'll take your offer under consideration, and I'll speak with the others to weigh up my options.
The next one over is that guy you rescued.
Just one guy.
Just one guy. He's kind of dressed in sort of rags. He's got sort of greyish hair tied back into a samurai knot, but it's fairly scruffy. He's eating as you approach. He doesn't stop.
We should hire.
Do you know him, Lee?
I know.
No. Tinam chung hai ge na. You're in trouble. Need help.
I suppose so.
Best fighter.
You're but one man. We need an army.
One man. Know the freezing way. Know the burning palm. Know thousand fist. I look for torn sky blast. You know?
No.
I look further. You with them?
For now. We try kill same guy. They help.
I help you. You feed, is all.
You just want food?
Army march on stomach.
You're
I best fighter.
with big stomach.
Well, I don't know about you two, but as far as I'm concerned, if we've got somebody who's just willing to be paid in food, I'd say he's already on top of the list.
Top of list.
Even better fighter than me.
Says much. Him top one them. Rido better. He certainly appears very jugal.
You have any concerns, Sulan? You seem to be...
No, if you believe he's worthy, then
I mean, it seems pretty good to me.
yes.
Looks like he can at least appreciate your gender.
Oh,
What?
I do not know, I do not speak. Lee, perhaps you could help out?
Is not translate well.
Do your best.
he doesn't know. It's not Zhangba.
Some word same, some not same. Not sure.
Can this man be trusted? As long as he's fed, I take it?
Yeah. If no food, not good.
Then keep
You can provide food.
Then I will destroy enemies. One at a time.
Is-
2 at a time. 10 at a time. No problem.
It's easy.
They split like little boulder. No problem. I may go away. Was that by any chance like Adrianese where you want some?
You don't want none.
I don't want one. I'm looking scared.
scared.
He was
No,
the
they
last
don't.
on the.
No.
He was the last one.
Well, you've got the other side of the hall, where
Okay.
the person candidate up is a dwarf.
Okay. Greetings.
Hello! A small leather-clad dwarf with a furious beard braided into several forks, carrying a huge fucking brass-bound ledger.
Oh, I can handle this one, Pharaoh. How much gold do you want for how many men?
How much gold do you have?
I've given up. It's your turn now.
Thank you, Adrian.
I heard that there was money going for mercenary positions, and I happen to be chief negotiator of my tribe. We were out here investigating a few mine disputes with the silver mines in the region. Phil Iron Famberson!
Saphiro of Tor.
Of course, you'd be from Serenia. We do lots of deals with you guys. So, you want dwarven fighters? I can have a column of army up here in about 10 days. That's fast dwarven marching, mostly underground, coming out of the silver mines. I assume that's acceptable.
Not fast
We provide
enough.
Not fast enough. 10 days, fast march! If you want it any faster than that, it's going to cost you more because we'll have to use the carts.
I think we'll move on. Thank you for your offer.
God damn it.
How many men is in a column you were mentioning?
250.
It could be an option if the battle goes.
More army you want, more cost. Faster you get here, more gold.
A small dwarven army could be a great backup and relief if the battle manages to go.
What?
He said small. Dwarven army.
This goes beyond that.
That's right, that's alright.
You remember Phil.
Yeah, I know.
It could be great
The
relief
dwarven
if the battle,
accountant.
if the battle goes on longer than 10 days.
What? Golden time?
We need an army who can be ready within the next few days. Not take 10 days just to get here.
Just to get here. All the way from the southern mountains. You get here faster.
I'm not saying that it's unacceptable in the sense that you can't travel fast enough. I'm saying we don't have the time to wait that long. Battle's on our doorsteps now.
Well, then I suppose there's really nothing we could do. That's as fast as would be possible to get here would be maybe 7 days, and that's using the carts, and from what I can see, you can't afford that. We'd have to delay our mining operations, which means total loss of profits, which you'd have to compensate us for. But let's see, and that right there would cost you 400 crowns. Just for that. Oh, and he points out another thing, tears the shit out. And that's a 6 silver talons fee for working that out for you. Accountancy.
We didn't ask you to work that out for us. Don't pay that fee. We'll be moving
I'll
on.
just
Thank
make
you
a
now.
note of that, and that's another 3 silver fee for a notarization that we're not to be charging you any more unnecessary accountancy duties.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
I love Phil. Me too. Phil's awesome.
We're moving on before we get gouged in.
How many characters do
before we run out of money before we've even got an army?
Yeah, you're one pretty good.
You
isn't he?
just realise that Phil's time is money, so
That's why we're moving on.
I'll invoice you.
Next.
He was the best one.
He's still an option though.
Well,
Could go
it
back,
depends.
but-
That yeah, I mean, okay. There is an austere, lean-faced man dressed in a red robe. He has a beard.
He looks magical at first glance, I'm guessing.
What does a magical look like?
Well, he looks like he'd be involved. He'd be a sorcerer or a mage or a
Well,
wizard.
he's dressed in a big red robe with a hood, and he has a beard. The robe is unmarked.
Does he have a staff?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I try to like.
Saphiro, Paladin of Tor.
Yes. Paladin of Tor.
Yes, well, I'm so used to saying
Is
it.
there a reason why you've decided to disturb me?
I believe you were here to...
Ah, you would be the emissaries the Duke mentioned.
Yes. What services can you provide?
The most important services of all. I can provide a small contingent of the gifted.
How many would be a small contingent?
Our college can spare 10 gifted, fully qualified in the arts of utter devastation, bending the world's will to ours, and inflicting damage that you couldn't even consider upon our enemy.
Ow.
I was considering charging you a large stack of platinum for our services, but I see there is an alternative option.
Which is?
Where did you find that?
In a hut.
On the
Of
road.
course. Always it is such.
So you would be willing to give us your services for that trinket?
Trinket. He doesn't know, does he? Do you even know, boy?
I'm not giving him my stuff.
You just got another one.
I don't really want the other one.
Well, then trade that.
So it is the platinum we're talking about.
I suppose it is.
Disappointing. 100
Because
per.
my party member here values one staff over the lives of hundreds of people.
And so he should. When it is that one star. And it's even been unlocked one stage. Interesting. 100 platinum per member until it's done. Food and accommodations to be supplied.
I'll take your offer under consideration.
Under consideration. A wise man will not wait long. For while travel time is instantaneous, it does require some preparation to make it such.
You will have my answer before the end of the day.
Delightful.
What you think?
I mean, 2 or 3 probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Mages, if they're good, are worth 10 men. Under the right circumstances, sometimes more. I don't know what they're capable of.
If they, like you, not a lot.
No, you.
Very well.
You do raise a
He
good.
walks outside.
Okay.
There are words. There's an explosion. Are you running outside to see what happened?
Okay, sure.
Okay, remember that mountain over there? Yeah,
What mountain over there?
it's half the size.
I hope for your sake nobody was living there.
Just some trolls. Goblins. That's what we do. It's gonna take 90 minutes to get it back. It's back inside muttering.
You'll hear from me again.
I have no doubt.
On to the next.
Can you do?
If there's more.
Eventually.
Well, not really.
Did you roll to see if you could read all that? Oh, he did while you were inside, damn it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been able to comprehend it anyway at your level.
Mind blowing. Right.
Who's
So,
next?
little Asian guy.
Yeah. Hello, Saphira of Tor.
I've not heard of that nation.
Oh, it's not a nation, it's a religion. Saphira of Serenia, if you want my locale.
I have never heard of that nation. A word has arrived in our merry band that you are looking for mercenaries,
Mercenaries, yes, well,
which my book of words defines as a group of men who fight for money. Money you have, fighting we can do.
how good are you at fighting?
We are that good.
That good.
How good are you at breathing? How good are you at walking? We are that good.
So you have fought frost giants, frost men, undead.
Undead, yes. Frost and other things, no. But we have tackled great beings with one eye.
bull-headed men, strange multi-headed serpents, and we have beaten them all. There are 6 men in our group, and we are all expert fighters. One of them has a secret past.
No, just the one.
Guess which one?
And what would you want to be paid for such a venture?
I would ask for a kilogram of rubies.
We don't have rubies, we deal in
Then the
coin.
equivalent value in whatever primitive currency you use.
I might have to look into how much a kilogram of rubies would go for,
We could ask Wajibu.
perhaps.
The skills of our group are plentifully. I fight with my bare hands in the style of a clan. We have a master bowman who can shoot every target he shoots with one shot. A powerful bender of sorceric capabilities who communes with the spirits. And healing religious folk.
We do at least have a varied group.
We also have a traps Roomba.
I don't know what that is.
They find the sneaky footpads leavings and clean them up.
Oh yes, we have one of those. There's a Lee here.
We're better.
No.
So you would only
Yes.
want a kilogram of rubies for all of you?
Indeed.
For the entire venture.
I'm assuming you would feed and house us as well.
Well, this is the home base, so I suppose as long as we can.
You don't have much hope of winning, do you?
When you think we're desperate in need of other forces.
We win is easy. You see.
Well, by hiring us, it certainly will be easy.
Okay, any other groups? Or?
Yeah, there are 3 other basic just mercenary groups that will give you about 50 or 60 men apiece that will soak up whatever you have left. That you don't spend on one of like the premium guy. And that's just like 50 basic dudes from 3 of them that will combine together into one little army.
It's just like cannon fodder.
How much is a kilogram
Just like
of rubies worth?
space fillers.
Because that group seems really self-sustaining, so they could be
They're
really-
also varied
Yeah.
in their skills, which could be handy.
So we definitely want the elves.
I think
Like
we definitely
like
want the
100%
elves.
want the elves.
If we could also afford at least one of the mages,
Yeah, 1 or 2 mages would be great.
good.
Um,
I think the dwarves are out. We don't need the Band of the Red Hand. I don't think we actually do need them. I'd rather go with the Myrmidon guys.
Well, you don't actually even know how many men you would get and what they do because you didn't ask.
No.
They might
It's a
have
pity
like
because they're the
10,000
best
men.
one.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know that.
I mean,
well, they said they're the best, but
well,
everyone
they're a
says they're the
mercenary
best.
band. I would have thought that they'd be... Well, I mean... I wouldn't think they'd be able to get the numbers here from all over in time.
Oh, they never hire out large numbers, but they're very effective on a per man basis. I mean, had you asked, you'd get 2 squads. 1 squad of crossbowmen and 1 squad of basically long pike melee fighters. They work together. The melee fighters keep the crossbowmen free of charge. The crossbowmen can get about 5 fucking shots per round out of those damn things, and they're extremely effective at wad cutting cavalry and other such. Well, so now you'll know what they have on the table. It's basically those 2 squads.
Then how much?
How much you got? Because really, the
I know.
objective here is to soak up large chunks of your wealth. There'd probably be about 500 platinum per squad.
That's a coincidence.
Yeah, but you need 2 squads to work efficiently. You can't use 1.
How much gold goes into a platinum?
100, isn't it?
In
being up here.
Right, and the
okay.
Ben-Hadar,
It's actually in an appendix table. Right. Okay, that's good.
the Ben-Hadar in the account we have 100, equivalent to say 110 platinum in the account.
Yeah.
That's
One mage. How much did the elves want? Like,
They wanted 1,000 silver for 5 days for the 2 squads.
okay.
This is pretty good.
I mean, I can pay that. We can buy 1 mage out of the group fund, and then the both squads, the band red hand.
Hey, you might also be able to get some information on that band you hate for some reason.
Oh, for some reason.
You realise that the band of the Red Hand, I don't know if any of you would know this in character, but the band of the Red Hand isn't like the band, they're like several different organizations.
Yeah, they're like a fighters guild who's got different
Yeah.
guilds in each.
It's a franchise.
Yeah, well, not quite.
I know,
They still
I know.
do all
That's
answer to
not
the one
too
guy.
far
I
off,
know.
though, but yeah.
Oh, and it also occurs to you since you just mentioned that you might be able to send word down to the Fighters Guild to see if you can get some lads up. Though how many they would have, you don't know.
We also
Although you
need,
happen to know they do employ at least one out-gilded ninja.
Yes.
we need to talk to the varmints as well.
So yeah,
I have no idea how much a ruby weighs, but they're worth 5,000 marks each.
That's got to be like a big ruby, right?
No.
I mean, I'd imagine a ruby would weigh less.
So they're way too expensive for this.
Yeah, no, fuck them. I think perhaps what I meant...
there's 1 ruby.
No, I think what I meant was... and we'll get the retcon rabbit out. I love that rabbit. And I think what he meant was probably a kilogram of amber, which is only 100 gold pieces per unit.
How heavy's a unit, though?
I'm trying to get that new.
And we have to get the amber.
Or
Or
equivalent
we can
in
give them
gold.
the equivalent in gold, yes.
I'd imagine it would come to around about 1,000 platinum.
For 6 dudes? No fucking way.
Of course, we're gonna at least have some left over to feed all these people.
You know, it's really fucking annoying. I would imagine that gems roughly weigh the same as a coin then. So they're incredibly overpriced.
Yeah.
Amber kind of would be like a big hunky blob.
Yeah.
Not that big. Or at least one mosquito staff head worth.
Yes.
Because I've handled some amber. It's fairly fucking light.
It really is.
Because that's because of its crystalline lattice structure.
Yeah, it's almost hollow.
As Seraphine took off, didn't she?
She went to investigate her room, and she comes back and she's like, "Well, most of my stuff is gone. All I have is my money sack. About 500 marks, golden marks, not silver."
You do not need to put in if you do not wish. That is your money.
My employer wishes to see this matter settled, so what better use?
Very well. Do you have any, how shall I put this, contacts that may be able to help us that are not
If I could
amongst
borrow some paper, then perhaps I might be able to. Although I wouldn't bet on it.
anything can help. I'll give her some paper and a pen and ink.
Well,
Quill. Yeah.
she'll write something up.
Right.
Could Scribbles go and get like an army of rats?
Scribbles doesn't associate with rats.
No.
He hates
Scribbles is better than me.
No, but they could have eaten all their stores or something, or like nibbled on their leathers and have all their armor fall off. No.
Bjorn comes back to the group.
Ah, how fare thee, Bjorn?
I have to admit I'm getting nervous. You've only got one more ring to find and then...
We've got very few days to find it.
I thought I was ready, but I'm not.
Ready for...
Ready to die.
It's been enough death lately.
There will be more. You can bet on that.
Is
Just one more ring to find.
is okay? Dying easy.
I know. I've seen it happen. I'm just standing there and it kills me. Phew.
Duty is heavy as a mountain. Death light as a feather.
Just maybe we should hurry up and get it over with.
Yes.
Do you think the other Norgardians will be ready?
They're always ready.
Would they be willing to retreat back to here, though?
Back to here? Why would you fight here?
Walls?
Small ones, easily surrounded. These tors are mostly ice. That's a bad idea. This is not a sound fortress. Well, it had one collapse. I would fight in the hills, dashing out of the forests up there. Renga's already suggesting a battle strategy for a campaign further north to catch them on the march. But the boy doesn't want to listen. I was going to add my voice, but no one's interested in hearing the words of a dead man.
It would be good if we could catch them off guard, or at least hit
Besides,
them before they're ready.
I know that's not how it happens.
If you've seen how it happens, why not change it?
Things should proceed as foreseen. That is the way. That is the way.
I'm guessing that the elves were silver marks, weren't they?
Yes.
Just making sure.
They might give you a discount if you could source their currency.
Which
Elves often appreciate that level of investiture more.
We might be able to trade with Vegeta. Or the temple.
Perhaps. Although I don't think
No,
either
they
of them would quite have the volume of leaves you need.
But both of them.
No, between the two you're talking about. Yeah, maybe. We actually.
We should probably talk to the Brahmins first to see what they're going to do anyway.
Yeah, might as well go to the Burmans while we're deciding on the others.
I'm just working out money, so they
Yeah.
I'll follow with them.
I think 3 people win fight.
Which three?
We've already got one, because basically one just needs to pay for food.
And Bjorn and Lee.
I can't win this fight. Maybe Brawlers.
I don't think that will be the best choice.
Oh, we'll go and speak to the Burmans.
Okay, so you arrive at the bridge of the third tour. There are efficient Burman guards there.
Sephiro, Diflater Mouse, Paladin of Tor, at your service.
Even sure it was a Baron. So good?
Lead on.
So good.